Hello, Wastelanders. It is me, Master Crime, coming back to you with another video. Do me a solid if you like my videos. Hit the like button. And if you deem necessary, well, actually, let's be honest here, I kind of want you to share a game you want me to try. Leave a comment, anything, please. So, from my last video, I was telling you how Sanctuary was a very, very, very good choice for a settlement, and this is why. I kind of skipped the whole clearing of everything. As you can tell, some of the broken stuff is gone. So, not to mention, Sanctuary is kind of a island, which is kind of cool, and that's also radioactive water. So the real entrance is right here, so you take the nice bridge, and you got your house. Well, you got a very destroyed house. But that's not the cool part. Why Sanctuary is such a good place is because you can do this. I've already built a huge wall around it with my powered gate, which you can find in your structures. You go under doors. You got your plain door. Now you got your powered doors. I can make 11 of these suckers. Each powered door looks a little different. This one's a little wooden, and then here's screen door. These are the ones I like to use. I mean, it just changes the color of the door. So right now I think I got the bluish one. All it requires is steel, copper, and concrete. And the beauty of it is once you flick that switch, enter. But there's no switch on this side, so really, if you do that, climb up here, jump over, bam, no entrance. I mean, yeah, you could probably throw some grenades under my poorly made wall, but I mean, when this place is amazing, this whole wall will be covered with turrets and guard towers. So really, it's a good idea to use Sanctuary as your first place. Now what I like to do is I like to build a wall around the whole thing, so there's that one entrance. And then come over here to a already crafted, well, I made this about 15-20 minutes ago. It's not finished yet, obviously, because there's a lot of stuff missing. But once I get the components, these stairs are going to be gone, and so are those. I'm actually going to have an elevator right here. Floor 1 being the ground, floor 2, and floor 3. You're going to have an elevator that goes up to 4 floors, which is grand. I mean, I kind of wish I had an elevator in my house. And now I can make that dream come true. So basically, this is what sanctuaries can look like eventually. I'll show you on my other profile under Captain Ray. Do you want to? Yes. Captain Ray is my level 38. Whom is a total badass and just is an all-around nice guy, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of an asshole, but that's just who I am. Don't hate the player. Load quicker. Yeah, so like I was saying, if you appreciate my videos, just hit that like button, leave a comment, tell me, hey man, could you try this game, and show us some footage of it, I'll be glad to. I mean, all I've got right now is my Call of Duty and Fallout 4. If you're curious, I've also got my oh, okay, cool. I've also got Infamous, the Second Son. So this is what Captain Ray looks like. Right now he's wearing his sturdy combat armor, and that's a Sentry Bot helmet, which I got from the Rust Devils.
Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations.
This is my robot, Ada. Now I'll just show you real quick what Sanctuary can eventually look like, if given, you know, the time. It took me, if I had all the materials, it would take me about half an hour to build everything I needed to build at Sanctuary. It's got the, it's got all its marvelous food, a bunch of water, my guard posts. They, I think I've got about 230 defenses. So I mean, a raider isn't gonna get inside. A super mutant's not getting inside. I had a, at one point I had my traps. A Deathclaw didn't make it to the door, and neither did a Yao Guai. So, as you can tell, mine's a bit different, but same general idea. So, there's the wall, and that's my defenses. I teamed with the Brotherhood of Steel because they're very, very good. I can trap Deathclaws in here. Let me get some radio playing. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 turrets. 12, 13 turrets outside. One entrance. A guard there. Another guard, one that I built. And then I got my third guard. So this is my, oh, I've got another guard. So this is my settlement that I spent a lot of time building. I hope you can see that. So, this is, like I said, what it can eventually look like. I've got all the water, I've got food. I was trying to build some armor, some weapons, and a bunch of other stuff. I've got more turrets inside. This is kind of my barn. Decorated it all nice, like, I mean, because there's a river, so power armor, which you can get the Tesla armor in the Automatron DLC. So anyways, this is my home. This is a decontamination arch, so if you've even got a little bit of radiation, I've got a little bit at the bottom left of my screen, the little red bit in my health bar. So you hit the button and you walk through. Radiation's gone. That way you don't have to pay somebody to patch you up. I've got all the faction flags, weightlifting, toilet, all the flags, a shish kebab bed. I've got all my legendary stuff, all kept in the same trunk. I got the alien blaster, working elevator. This is where all my important stuff is. This is actually the rifle Dan gave me when you first start the Brotherhood. Righteous Authority. I've got it up to doing 100 damage because I've got it's all maxed out. These are part of another DLC, the armor stands, along with the weapon stands. I've got the Minuteman armor, a holder for it. I got my weapon bench, my armor bench, and the Luscious alchemy bench, chemistry lab, whatever you want to call it. Water fountain, which is part of the Vault-Tec DLC, I believe. And in my inventory, so I've got my Calver's Super Sledge, does 84 damage and 28 flaming damage, which I actually made myself. I've got my electrified Assaultron blade, which I like to pull out every once in a while. That is also part of the Automatron DLC, which, if you guys download it, which I highly suggest, it was a very good DLC, well made, full of cool stuff. And then I've also got my instigating pistol, which I just kind of have for shits and giggles. I kind of want to rename it the Butt Hurt, because when I pull that out, you're about to get raped. Little Fusil, which you will... Little Fusil Terribilis. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I've got it doing 138 damage. I've got 220 rounds, 26 firing rate, range is 59, 32 accuracy, it weighs 19.4 pounds, and eventually I could sell it for $492. But you've probably seen lots of channels that say Little Fusil is a very good gun. And then, my pride and joy so far is Mr. Steam. It is actually... I can't remember what it's called anymore. I've had it as Mr. Steam for a while. Anyways, it does 229 damage, but I've also upgraded it a little bit. Coming to my weapons bench, Mr. Steam has the shielded barrel. I can eventually get the stock. I got it at that, but once I become Gun Nut level 4, it can do 268 damage, but I need Gun Nut level 4. Yeah, it takes a lot of stuff to build, but it's well worth it. I can one-shot a legendary Super Mutant Brute easily. Right now I've just got a short scope because I don't really need anything else. It's a gauze rifle, that's what it used to be. Medium scope. I mean, once I get up to Gun Nut level 4, I'll probably get the short recon scope, which tracks the target. The muzzle, I literally need a little bit of aluminum, and this will improve the per shot recoil. I mean, yes, it reduces the range, but what would you rather it do? Blow your arm off or blow someone else's arm off? So anyways, those are my my main weapons. And then Ada, which is the first robotic companion you get, has her Assaultron chest armor, legs, head, and then the Sentry Bot arms. I've got a Gatling laser on her left arm, and a... well, it's actually an Assaultron blade.
Fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
And then over here, this is the armor you get after you beat the Assaultron DLC. Mechanist. It reduces damage by robots, and it pluses the charisma and intelligence, which is pretty good. And then this is what, well, almost pretty much full set of sturdy leather armor